Heavenly Father, we come to you in this hour, asking for your guidance and protection to our virtual gathering today. We thank you for the gift of life, the gift of family, the gift of work, and the gift of friendship. We thank you for this great opportunity to bring us together in this session as brothers and sisters. Bless the committee, the facilitator, and the attendees of this gathering. May we continue to value and appreciate the true essence and meaning of life with the help of your grace. And as we go along to our discussion today, we humbly pray that you would deepen our understanding. Lord, enlighten us and give us wisdom every day. Forgive us for our shortcomings and remind us to always be mindful of the things we do in life. We offer our life and our decisions to you, O Lord. May this gathering today create a memorable experience and a fruitful outcome. We ask this through our Lord Jesus Christ, our Redeemer and our Savior. Amen.
Good day, everyone. From the Office of Soul, I am Fredly Bukog, your training specialist from the office. So, before we begin, let me remind you to please mute your microphone and then put your complete name and department on your profile so that we can identify you. You can turn on your video camera during the session. It's fine. So, and later there will be an open forum. If you have any questions with regards to the session, please type in the chat box or raise hand in the Zoom reactions button and unmute yourself. This session is video recorded and recordings will be available at the Silliman Online University Learning website, and also we have our YouTube channel, the same name. And kindly at the end, kindly subscribe to it so that you can watch other previous seminars or sessions that we have conducted. So today we will have an interesting topic to talk about on Zoom management pertaining to the two features of Zoom. We have the Zoom webinar and the Zoom meetings. So our trainer for this day is no other than from the Office of Soul, Mrs. Cindy Ruth Villariza. Let's give her our virtual applause. Mom Cindy, can you please? Okay, your uh your virtual floor is yours.
Thank you, Sir Fred. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yes.
Morning.
How's your day so far? Okay.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You can turn on your camera if you want so I can see you as well. Yeah, there you go. Hi, Sir Caballo.
Good morning, Ma'am
Good morning,
Cindy.
Sir. Ma'am Georgie. Okay, let's start. So let me share my presentation to you. So for today's webinar, we are here for Zoom management for staff and personnel. Again, I am Cindy Ruth Villariza, the Secretary of Silliman Online University Learning. Okay. Our session's objectives. First is define the Zoom. Second, the difference of Zoom or basic, free, and paid. When to use meetings versus webinars. How to create a Zoom meeting. How to create a Zoom meeting with registration form. And next is how to use Zoom meeting controls. How to create a Zoom webinar. How to create a Zoom webinar with registration form. And last is how to use the Zoom webinar controls. Okay, what is Zoom? Zoom video conferencing was launched in 2014 by former Cisco systems engineer. Its originally proposed was for business to business communication organization would subscribe for relative cheap, easily accessible video conferencing. Zoom have 40 million registered users in early 2015. Zoom has also partnered with companies like Microsoft and Salesforce to integrate into various platforms. In early 2020, Zoom saw a tremendous increase in usage. Millions of people worldwide were forced to work from home. Many companies adopted Zoom as an ad hoc solution. Educational institutions also adopted Zoom for online classes as schools were forced to close. Difference of Zoom basic, free, and paid. Free or basic has the host of up to 100 participants. Unlimited groups, meetings up to 40 minutes only. Unlimited, this is one-on-one meetings with no time limit. And a private and group chat. The Pro, we have to pay this biannual. So it's $149.90 or in peso, let's just say 50 pesos per $1. So it's 7,495 per annual. And then for the business or small business, it's $199.90. In peso, it's 9,995. What's in the Pro? The Pro, the benefits here is that host up to 100 participants, increase participants up to 1,000 with large meetings add-on. You have to pay additional for this. And then group meetings up to 30 hours. Social media streaming like live in YouTube or in Facebook. And then with 1 gigabyte cloud recording per license. The small business also have the benefits like host up to 300 participants, increase participants up to 1,000 with large meetings add-on. You have to add additional payment for this. And then single sign-on, recording transcripts, manage domains, and company brandings. Okay. When to use meeting versus webinar. Meetings are connecting a group of people for two-way discussion and collaboration. Meetings are best for group collaboration, team meetings, sales demo, online learning and training, and office hours. Meetings allow all participants to easily interact and share with each other. Webinar are best for presenting a large audience, where to host more control over the experience and audience members join without their audio or video turned on. The focus for webinar is on presenter or panelist. The audio joins to listen and learn and then ask questions at the end. Zoom video webinars support large internal and external events such as company all hands, city council meetings, products announcement, customer conferences, concerts, and even religious gatherings. This side-by-side comparison helps us break down when to use paid meetings features versus webinar. In meetings, they have participants are known to the host up to 1,000 participants. Participants can interact with video, audio, screen share, annotation, chat, and breakout rooms. It's also best for group collaboration, team syncs, sales demos, online classes, and office hours. In webinar, it also have the large audience and attendees are unknown to the host, up to 50 attendees. Attendees can view, listen, and use Q&A. The best for the public events like council meetings, virtual conferences, and seminars, and entertainment events. How to create a Zoom meeting. Okay, let me share with you my screen. So let's begin signing in. So for me, I will just directly log in through Gmail account. Or you can also input your email address and then your password. Okay, so let me use this account and let's create. So you may click meetings. Then after that, let's click here, upper right, schedule a meeting. Okay, so you are going to write what topics is the meeting is. So first, let's just say sample meeting. Okay, you can add a description what is the meeting all about. So as of now, if you want to schedule a meeting today, you can just write it like click the time and the date. Here for now, we'll just create right now. So July 1 around 9 o'clock a.m. This is just for the purpose of practicing. And then, yeah, if you want it until 11, you can put 2 hours. Or if it's 12, then yeah, 3 hours. So later on, we are going to tackle this registration. But as of now, let's just create a form without registration. Okay? So basically, this is the default, the meeting ID. It will generate automatically. The template, no need for that. And then the security, we need a security, especially there are people who make fun of joining webinars just to distract the event. So you may click the passcode that is needed. And of course, we have audio and video. So for the host, we just make it on, and then for the participants, for able to not to distract immediately, let's just turn it off. Later on, you can just turn it on while you are in the meeting. Yeah. So for the audio, but the moment you are going to enter, you have to click either it's telephone or computer audio. This is you are going to hear the speaker on the webinar. Meetings option, it's up to you whether you are going to allow the participants to join anytime. And then avoid the distraction of the voice or the audio or the environment of our participants. You may mute it upon entry. There is also a breakout room pre-assigned. I will discuss that later on. And then request permission to unmute participants. Automatically record meetings. You can do that. If you want to start the meeting, it will immediately start also the recording. Approve or block entry for users from specific countries or regions. Yes, because yeah, some of people just coming in from different countries. So you may also do this if you want. Okay, so let's save this one. And if you want to share your link, you have to copy the meeting invitation. You don't need actually all of this information because this is just the location of their contact number. And here I will just click or save or copy the necessary information that I need. So this one, Control C, or you may copy the meetings invitation. Okay, so I'm done with that. So this is how you are going to create a meeting. Now let's create a meeting with registration form. Let's click the schedule meeting, and this is a sample meeting with registration, just to be specific. Okay, around 9 o'clock and 2 hours. Okay, by the way, this recurring meeting is, let's just say you have a class for the whole week and then you want to use the Zoom around 9 to 10 a.m. every day. So you can use this recurring, like you can also identify when to end the date and then for how many or after how many days for the occurrences. Okay, you can use how many days it will repeat on the same time with this meeting. You don't have to go over and over to just create 7 or 5 meetings for this event and then click the registration required. The same, this is the default part. So I will save that. We have to save first so we can see how we are going to create the registration form. Okay, so now we can see here registration, and then there is an option that you can approve automatically or manual approve. This is like if a person is going to register with your link or with this meeting, um, the Zoom will automatically approve those person who will just enter their information. If you want to approve it manually, let's just say if you want to what do you call that? Check all the person who wants to register, you will just choose who is this person you want to attend with that meeting. That is manual. All right, and then for the notification, send an email to host when someone registers. Other option, you can close the registration after event date. Allows attendees to join the multiple devices and show social share buttons on registration page. Actually, the Zoom is a very friendly user. They really put the description of all the features of it. Okay, so let's just automatically approve it. Okay, here is the questions or the registration fields. So you can choose here the last name. Usually it's the Zoom settings. They're going to automatically check it and record it. And also the email addresses here. Okay, so if you want to know the address of our participants, you may click and then record it as well. Even the countries. Okay, let us, or if you don't want to record it, you just unclick it. Okay, we are going to make another question for that additional registration form. So for me, I will just add department. What department are you belong? Okay, so click create so that it will save here. And then click, of course, the required because you want your participants to answer it. So you can add as much as probably 10. I think that's very many. for the questions to answer the registration forms. You can add that also. So you will just click create and then type what you want and then click is either it's required or not. It's up to you. Sample create. So there you go. It's already added. So let's save this. Please don't forget to click save all so that it will be create. All right, so I guess we are done here. To check, I will show you the sample of the registration form that I have. Okay, I can just copy this. If you want the full information for the Zoom meeting, you can also do that, because if you will just click or copy the link, people are going to ask what is this all about. So you may copy all of this like that. Okay, and then let me try with my another browser. I will open another browser to show with you the registration form of the meetings. Okay, so this is the one that I created a while ago with the registration form. So here, since I already have the information inputted to my browser, it's automatically linked here. So I only need to type my address, Dumaguete City, and then Philippines. Okay. So I will not put something here. Let's see if there is information or a notification that is required. So see, there is this field is required. So you really have to put your information here. Hi, this is just for sample. Okay, so a registration, there will also an email you will receive once you registered. So the one that I use is my email. So let's check if it's there. I already have a message from Zoom, which is the title is the sample meeting with registration form. There is also a time, and then I will click this one so I can join the meeting. Okay, how to use the Zoom meeting controls. I will show you again my screen with the controls. Okay, once you have started a Zoom meeting, locate the menu at the bottom of the Zoom window, which is here. Okay, so audio, this is the audio where you can access by simply clicking the microphone icon. Then you can or mute it. The next, if you want to show your video, make sure your camera enables to click Start Video button to enable your camera. This one, if you don't want to use the camera, just slash it. Or if you want to see you personally to the Zoom, then just unclick it. Okay, so we have a security here, this one. The security icon in the meeting host can easily enable and disable screen sharing and other common security settings from within an active meetings. This locked meetings is a Zoom meeting that is in progress prevents new participants from joining event, even if they have the meeting ID and password. They cannot enter once it's already locked. Okay. We can also enable the waiting room. This is where the participants, if you are not yet accepted, I'm going to put her to waiting room. Okay, so here, she is already in waiting room. So if there is someone who is not in the list in the meeting, you can automatically put them in the waiting room or remove them, whether you're going to admit them or remove them. This is what will happen if you are going to join the meeting. You will just click admit or accept. That's the features here. You're going to admit the person who wants to enter the meeting or you want them to enter the meeting. Okay? So the next is hide profile picture. This is the profile. If you don't have the video, automatically your profile in Zoom will appear here. Let's sample here. Like this, Mamoni's picture is here because she didn't turn on her video, so her profile is automatically will appear. Okay? So the next is, this is the participants control. So participants, if you will uncheck this, the participant can't share the screen. We can disable the share screen of our participants to avoid any distraction. We can also disable the private chat for everyone, or participants can message each other privately. To cut back on distractions, you can restrict participants' ability to chat among one another while your event is in progress. This is also helps prevent anyone from receiving unwanted message during the meetings. So you may uncheck that one. So right now, there is no chat for the participants. So this is already disabled. You may try. I can message you because I am the host, but you as the participant, you cannot chat here. You don't have this option. And even to rename yourselves, you can't do that because I unclick it. Okay? So you can, the participants also will be automatically unmute if I'm going to click, if I will not click that option. And even you cannot start a video if you if this is not checked. So again, if I will try, if I'm going to uncheck the chat, kindly someone who can say you don't have the chat option there.
Not chat anymore, ma'am.
Okay,
Chat
thank you.
disabled.
Yes, thank you, sir. So yeah, this is very friendly user actually. All the information is here. So these are my participants. Again, I will close that once. If I want to see my participants, you will just click here and then I have 34 participants. So here, this is my participants and these are the option for my participants. I can chat with them one by one, or I can chat all of you. There, I can chat everyone or by participants like that, or everyone in the meeting. If we have participants waiting in the room, there is also an option here, everyone in a waiting area or a waiting room here. But as of now, we don't have participants waiting already. We can do that. Okay. So another option that I can, since you are the host of this meeting, you can have all this menu or the features of the Zoom meeting. But if you are only a participant, you don't have this option. So I can, let's just say Ma'am Annabelle. Hi, Ma'am. So here, let's make this Ma'am Rosalina Dinoy as an example to our chat. So here, there is already a everyone in waiting room. So let's just admit Ma'am so she can join with us. Okay, she's already accepted. So let's go back to Ma'am Annabelle. I can make her as co-host. Um, the option for the co-host is like the same of the host. They can, as the host features can also do the features of the host. Okay. I can also like, they have the option also that we can rename this. I can do that. Or even you yourself, you can do that as well. And then here, if your video is turning on, there is also like a spotlight like that. So for those who are like the speaker, you can, or for how many speakers, you can put them immediately as part of the spotlight in the meeting. So the moment the speaker will talk, it is automatically spotlight. Okay. So once I give my host to a person or to the participants, I am now no longer the host. So let's try. So I will give the co-host, or sorry, sir, the host to Sir Fredley, which is he's using the ICI account. So I'll make him the host, and then there is a pop up here in a message saying that do you want to change the host to SUI, sorry, to SUICI lab. So yes, I'm going to make him the host. So as you can see, I am no longer the host. And then part of that, there's option that I cannot do, like the security option. There is no security here. I cannot do that because since I'm already the ordinary or the participants control. So kindly give me back the host, Sir Fred. All right, so I'm the host again. So I already have this option. Okay, so for sharing the screen, actually there is also a advanced features, but we will focus first to the basic, probably in session 2. There's a lot of Zoom that you can do. You can make your face beautiful and even your background and also your voice. That is in the advanced features of Zoom, because with I think 3 hours is not enough for that. Okay, I will make again the ICI account as the co-host. Okay. It's not necessary like many of you, or like you want everyone to be a co-host. It's not necessary. Just to the person who is involved in the meeting. Yeah. So okay. So we are done with this participants. So again, the chat, I already discussed with you the chat, but there is also another option. Like if you want to share a file, you can share a file by simply clicking here, the file. You can find, it depends to you where did you save your file, either it's in your computer, in Google Drive, in Dropbox, Microsoft OneDrive. So let's just say the file is in my computer. So I can just click there and then, okay, I'm already in my pictures folder and I have heroes here for the sample purposes. I'm going to open that and then upload it here. Yeah. Did you see that? attendees?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. All right, there you go. Okay. So, for share screen, the host of the meeting can share valuable content and permit attendees to also share their screen. When sharing your screen, you can also share your computer sound, which is great for playing music and videos. So let me show you my screen. Sorry. There. This is my screen, and this is where you can also share the whiteboard. Let's click that whiteboard. It will also allows you to share a blank white screen like that you can annotate on it just like a whiteboard. Whiteboard in the classroom, you can draw, type, and put the stickers on it. The meeting host can allow participants to co-annotate also, meaning they can also draw on the shared screen content. Okay, like that. So it's like just in the classroom. Let's delete this one. Okay, let's go back. There. To begin recording, here in this part, since we already started the recording option, there is already a pause or a stop. So, but let me show you what is the here. This is, let me make it bigger. This is the icon of the record. Okay. If you haven't clicked the button of the icon to start the meeting. Okay. So the moment you're going to click the record button, there is an option where uh, you can save the recording through your computer automatically or through cloud. It's also nice to save your recording through cloud because you can immediately share it to through email, the link on it, and also download it to YouTube. Okay, there is a blinking red dot here over here. Let me use this part, circle dot red, that it's already recording. Each time you can also stop recording for the purposes. Okay, stop or yeah, continue it. So each time you can stop recording, Zoom produce another video if you are going to end or yeah, to stop the meeting and then make another file. So to take a break in recording without creating a new file, use the pause recording option instead. Okay? Once the meeting has ended, the recording must be processed before viewing. Zoom will send an email to the host email address when the process is complete. There will be links in the email. First will be the host only to manage the recording, and the second link will be the participants. Our next here is the here closed caption. We are going to appreciate this later on once we will be in the breaking out rooms, because this is a closed caption is just appear on a settings icon when you close a caption or live transcription is enabled for the meeting, like breakout rooms. Okay, so in breakout rooms, features allow you to divide your meetings into as many as 100 separate sessions. It's like a small group like that. So if you have this class and you want them to make 5 groups for that participants, you can also do this in here. We are going to do that later on. So creating individual spaces for close collaboration and small groups discussion. Breakout rooms participants have full audio, video, and screen sharing capabilities. So select the room breakout you would like to create, how you would like to assign your participants to those rooms. If you choose automatically, Zoom will split your participants up to evenly into each of the rooms. So let's create that one, try that one. So since it's only one room, so all the 34 participants are all here. So let's add, let's create again. So I will create 34, so I will create 5 rooms. Okay, so this, you are already in a group, room 1, room 2, room 3, and room 4, room 5. This is like the Zoom is the one assigning automatically. So let's try to use that one first. So let's open all rooms and you may join. Kindly click the join break room so that you can also appreciate for those who are in there. So I can see here that you didn't join yet, Ma'am Myla, Ma'am Biola, Ma'am Jen. Okay, I can see that Christine at Kring Kring already entered the first room, Ma'am Biola as well, and Ma'am Nadine. So I hope you will join everyone for each rooms so that you can appreciate what's in the break room. All right. So I think all in the room 3 are already here. Okay. So as a host, I can enter all the rooms, but one by one. So I am going to join the room 1. Okay.
Gikan ako sa room 3, ma'am.
Okay. Ni-out na ka, sir?
Yes, kay I said hi to everybody. No one said hi back to me. Di
No
na sa
one.
kadungog.
Oh, okay, okay. Probably they didn't unmute themselves.
Ma'am, if I am the host that has created the breakout rooms, I can also bring everybody back to the main room.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Uh,
By
uh,
simply clicking here, sir, close
close
all
all room.
rooms.
Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am. Thank
Yes,
you.
you're welcome, sir. So to those who are in the classroom or in the room, if once I click the close all rooms, everyone will be back. Okay, so they have 60 seconds to go back to the main meetings.
Dili de siya automatic mga napay notification once you close
Sir.
the meeting rooms.
Oo. Oo.
That's good. That's good. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, yeah. All
I think
right.
many of them will not know how to come back here. Dili mo end.
Actually, there is a time for here, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Okay, sir. Yeah, we are now already in 25 seconds, so we'll wait for that so that we can have the option of the manual breakout. It's all done, the breakout. We're already here. So let's recreate again with the option of manual. So here I'm going to click and then assign. So there is an option here to assign. So let's just say I'm going to put Sir Caballo to room 1 and also Ma'am Isabel if they can communicate each other. Let's make them a sample. Sir Caballo. Okay, here I'm going to assign and also Ma'am Isabel. Okay. And then in room 2, I will just choose for those who have microphones who are turning on and also their video so they can interact We will see if it's really working. Who else? Please kindly turn on your camera or your the audio so I can see. At least 2 rooms. At least those who can participate, like, can, say if it's really working. Okay. Sir Bernie, I will put you in second room. And also Ma'am Rosalina. Okay. I will add Ma'am. You can also do this, like, if you forgot someone to include you include the participants in a room, like Ma'am Georgie, I'm going to put her in room 1. And also let's just make 3 participants in one room. Another 1, 2, who else is here? Ma'am Rosalina is already there. Ma'am May, Dandal, I'm going to add you, ma'am. Okay, so let's just create 2 rooms. So for the option, we can also allow participants to choose rooms. You can do that. And also, yeah, allow participants to return the main session at any time. If you are done and then the time is not yet done, you can go directly to the main. Just simply click leave and then go back to our main meetings, and then automatically move all assigned participants into breakout rooms. We can also do that. Once it's already set, we can set that also in our settings. The moment that I create the meetings, we can also do that there. We can input the names of our participants, and then automatically, once I will click open the breakout, they're going to automatically join the breakout there. If you will click this automatically move all. Okay, so there is also here we can edit this one, how many minutes for the breakout to be closed. So let's just say you will just give around 30 minutes for that session. So after 30 minutes the breakout will be done automatically and you will be back there to the main one.
Ma'am Sin?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, if I set this kaning breakout rooms close automatically after, let's say, 30 minutes, will there
Mm.
still be a 1 minute kanang mura ogwan, ma'am? Like advice nga, you have this
Yeah.
remaining time left. Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir. There is a countdown time, which is here
That's
as
good.
sir, 60 seconds.
I should
Yes,
have to activate that.
yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay. So there you have it. So let's try. So please join. I'm going to open all the rooms. So please join for those who are assigned. So here there is unassigned. You can, for those who weren't able to assign, you can join here for this option, room 2, room 4, room 5. So for this, I can message all of you that we have 3 minutes left. Let's see if they can receive that. Hi, Ateline. Broadcast.
Hi,
Okay.
Sid.
Okay, it's there. So I think they have already time to say hi and hello for the sample purposes. So let's just close the meeting or the breakout room. So they have 60 seconds to leave their breakout rooms. So we will wait for them. Okay, they are back. Ma'am May is back. I think nagchika-chika pa silang sir dito sa room 1. So how is it, Ma'am May, when you enter the breakout room?
Okay, ma'am. Okay ra.
So it's working.
Yes,
So you were
ma'am.
able to collaborate each other.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So are they back? Wait. So not yet. Oh, they're still in here. Okay.
Successful. Successful,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, ma'am. Nakachika-chika rami dito, ma'am.
Yay!
Hey.
Pwede na silang mahimong host. Ako na
Correct.
ihatag ang host and continue the discussion.
Ma'am, Ma'am Sin,
Yes, sir.
if ako ang host, ma'am, how do I hop in from one breakout room to another?
Um, actually, there is here, sir. Like, once I'm going to open all the rooms, I can
Practice.
join. You
Ah,
have the
okay.
option to join each room
Mo-click
and
lang
check
ko sa
time
room
to
number.
time.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. Ah, okay, thank you,
yes, you
ma'am.
can check time to time. We are done with the breakout rooms. So this support, usually this is the Zoom support. So sometimes we can contact them if they are available like that. So the reactions, meetings participants can react during a meeting by an emoji to communicate without interrupting the meeting. The emoji will appear in the corner of the participant's video. Sample like this, I will put heart. It's already heart here. And even you can do that as participants. Okay. We have option also here. This is streaming. And you see there is a streaming which will be live on Facebook, live on Workplace by Facebook, live on YouTube, or even you can custom live streaming service. So I will show you how to live this for a few minutes or a second only for the sample purposes. So make sure that your account is also logged in. So for me,
Ma'am Sin,
yes, sir.
that feature is only for premium account, no? Kanang mag-live streaming.
Yes, yes,
Ah,
sir.
okay, yeah. Thank you.
We are for this session, this is a pro. We are going to live this session through Soul page. So here we are going to click more and then live on Facebook. Okay, so we'll click live on Facebook. So make sure that you are already logged in to your Facebook. So this is my Facebook and then this is the meeting. So we are going to choose where to post your Zoom. So I'm going to share it to your page or to my page, which is I'm going to choose the page Soul. Okay. So go
Yes,
live.
ma'am.
Yes. Let's click go live. Okay. And then let's check the Facebook account or the page of Soul. So here we are live. There you go. By the way, for our uh, video background, we can change that. I guess everyone knows already how to do this. Am I right?
Yes,
Review lang,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yay! Okay. For view management, the host or the co-host can spotlight up to 9 video participants as the primarily active speaker, and participants will only see these speakers. These features is often used to spotlight a keynote speaker. The host or co-host can also rearrange the order of gallery view for attendees. So let's give it a try. So this is my gallery of the host. So I can put her for a while. Okay. So this is the view management. This part. Okay. So here, there's a pop-up that I cannot rearrange the gallery because someone is spotted. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to remove that so we can see the features. Or if you want to move the gallery like that to this part, hmm, if you are going to move your pictures, and then for those who don't have videos, let's put that in the second page. So for those who have videos, let's put that in the first page. There you go, like Sir Caballo, Sir Ma'am Georgie. Who else who have pictures? Okay, or videos. Oh, Ma'am Isabel. Yes, there you go. So we can do that as a host. We can rearrange. So like if you want to screenshot for those who have videos, you can do that. So because some of the participants don't have videos, so you can put them to the next page, and then you don't have to take screenshot, or it's up to you if you want to include them. At least you were able to see the difference of the rearranging. You can do that option as well. Okay, so I think we are done with all the controls in our Zoom meeting. So we are going to go now to our Zoom webinar. So by the way, there is also an option here, this upper left, there is a meeting information like this. So this is the meeting information. You can copy the link. If someone who just called you and wants to join the meeting, you can simply click the copy link, and then you may just send it. Or you may send or invite some here or email that information to Gmail like that. You will just put the information, who do you want to join the meeting while the session is already going on. Okay? Okay, here. So let's create a Zoom webinar. So let's click schedule a webinar, and then my webinar sample. It's already 10:30. Let's make it 10:30, or yeah, 10:30 and 1 hour only. And then actually it's more likely the same in Zoom meeting creating the webinar. It's just that they have this option Q&A, enable practice session, and then required authentication to join, automatically record webinar, approve or block entry for users from specific countries, regions. The Q&A features allows attendees to send in questions during the webinar. The host or co-host and panelists can answer questions submitted. After your webinar, you can download the Q&A report and review the questions that were submitted. For example, to provide more target post-webinar follow-up experiences, you can review what questions and topics and attendees asked about. Okay, so let's click the schedule. So once, yeah, it's scheduled webinar success. So let's copy the link or the invitation, that part. So this is the link and the passcode. I'm going to input this information to our chat so you can join our webinar. So all of you will join with this webinar Zoom. Because later on, the Zoom meeting will be end. Okay? Okay. So here, I already sent it to our chat box. Were you able to see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So later on, I am going to start the webinar so all of you can join. And then let's move to our webinar Zoom. So leave and then click leave meeting. So I'm going to leave now and then I will see you at the webinar. Okay? Sir Bernie can talk since I already give him the option to talk. So if you want again to unmute or to mute the attendees, you can also do that to minimize the webinar's event to be distracted. So I guess majority of us are already here. Were you able to see my screen with the participants, like with the attendees and panelists?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Being a host, you have all this control. As for the attendees, you are just simply the participants here and then listen for the webinars like that. So if you are again allowed to talk by the host, you can do that if it will be allowed by the host. So there is also an option to chat as for each of you as the attendees, or I can also chat for everybody here. There are few options only for the attendees, which you can also rename. And then I can also promote you as the panelist. For the panelist, this is also the option for the panelist. So let me promote Ma'am Biola as the panelist. And also my colleague here, Sir Fred Lee. All right. So we have 7 panelists here, including me. Again, I can also make you as the co-host, Ma'am Biola, and also Sir Fred Lee, and also Sir Caballo. There. So the same options in Zoom meeting, you can also share, and then as this is the panelist features. So you can also share the screen. You can unmute yourself and then share your video as well. So may I request Sir Caballo to show also your video? Okay, yes. There you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. Okay. You may also have the option to share your screen if you are already co-host. All right. So again, the different here for the Zoom meetings of webinar is like there is a Q&A here. So what is video mirroring, ma'am? There is a question from Sir Jonathan. Are you already here? Okay, Sir Jonathan is here. We have an option as the host to type it answer, like, or to type your answer and send it privately. Or I can just say like answer it here. And then yeah. So sir, yes sir, we have a mirroring video. We have this, we can find it here to choose virtual background. And here, were you able to see it? Okay. Here, you can click the mirror my video. So it's already mirrored. So let me go back to the original background. So that's what's going to happen if you are going to click that, sir. I hope I was able to answer your questions. All right, so let's go back. And I will just show you the few advanced features of videos here. So for those who wants their eyebrows to be, beautiful, especially for women like us or like me, I can just simply click that, and then there, I think my eyebrow is already black. So I don't think if you can appreciate it, but you can work with that. Play with it, yes. And also for those guys who wants to have beard or mustache, you can just click here and then choose what you want. Like sample like that, like that. You can play with that, like that. Just to make it fun also. Like that, like that. Okay. And for us women, we can also make our lips so red or pink, like that. You can do that and choose if you want to make it blue. You can do that. Okay, just click blue and then send okay, and then my lips is blue already, which is weird for me. I'm going to make it none. Okay. All right, so those are the advanced features. And then let's close that part. And then I'm going to, since I already answered the questions of Dr. Paa, I will just click that. Dismiss. So already dismissed or answered, or yeah. Okay. So there is also an option for the Q&A that attendees can view answered questions only or all questions. That is through answering by typing the answers. So I wasn't able to take off or to turn off the video filter of my eyebrows. I'm going to turn it off. This look like awful. All right. Okay. So I close it already. There you go. The difference of the Zoom meeting of webinar is they don't have the security because as an attendees, it's already what do you call that? Screened already or secure. Like they cannot immediately turn on their audio, and they also don't have the video and also a chat. So those are the most important for the webinar or a meet. Okay, so we can also do the live on Facebook, live on Workplace by Facebook, or live on YouTube. Still the same, we can do the recording, pause, and then stop it. And then, by the way, you can also use the polling here, the same in the Zoom meeting. So for the finalists, all their users or their account can be seen here, while the attendees they can't be in here because they're just an attendees. So yeah, that's the difference here. Again, we can also rearrange the gallery. So for those who have pictures like that, you can do that. I think I still have to stop my spotlight so I can rearrange. But you can also do that, the same option of Zoom meetings. The same, the information here of our webinar, can just click here, upper left corner, and you can also copy the link and send it to your participants if you want to join them with this webinar. Okay, so I guess we're all done. Okay, we have a questions here from Mom Evelyn. Mom, is it possible to open two different webinars windows in one PC? Mom Evelyn's question here, if it's possible to open two different webinars window in one PC. No, ma'am. That's what happened a while ago. Like we opened the we have this current webinar a while ago, and then someone wants to open another webinar, and that's the same schedule. Of course, the other one, which is then one first webinar, will be end, and then the second will be the current one will be open. So we can only do this at once. But we can open two accounts for Zoom through browser, but not activating through meeting or through webinars. We only we are only allowed to play or to start a meeting at one time. We also have a questions here from Sir Datar. What if you're hosting only one but the other webinars who are only an attendee? No, sir, the same. You cannot operate two webinars or one meetings and then one webinars. It only allowed once only, sir. Because it's only like one control for each meeting. Even if you're attending in a webinar and then you also have this meeting at the Zoom meeting. Unless you have this phone and then a computer, you can join or you can make a two meetings. Okay, for questions and answer, you can turn on your audio and your video so I can see you. Ikaw. Another questions from Nadine. In webinar, can you allow two or more attendees to talk? Yes, you can do that as long as they are allowed to talk by the host. So, do you still have questions? So I guess we're done. No more questions. Okay, all right. Okay, okay. Hi, Ma'am Ann. All right, so shall we proceed, Sir Pretty, to our next slides?
So for the post-webinar survey, this is the link. I will encode this one to the chat box. Okay, the post-webinar survey link is found in your chat box now. Kindly click that one. That will be the basis of giving of certificates of attendance and participation. And then here we have our Seoul or Silliman Online University Learning YouTube channel. So kindly search that name, Silliman Online University Learning. And then we have there found are the notifications of recording. And kindly subscribe to our YouTube account so that you can see other previous e-trainings that we have conducted. So again, for the post webinar survey, kindly click that one to your chat box. Make sure you sign in your email address to fill up that post webinar survey. And then next we have our YouTube account. So Silliman Online University Learning. So just click the subscribe button to see other e-trainings that we have conducted. You can open it by just simply clicking the link regarding the post webinar. Okay. Okay. Next. So we will now have the photo of Mom Sin. Okay.
Yes. Okay, okay, okay. So, okay. Smile, Sir Fred. So please turn on your camera. Yay! So, igura day sa picture taking. Usa mo turn on sa camera. Kanino wala gyud Ate Kring, Ma'am Ann, Ate Lynn. Hi. How about Ma'am Manilyn, Nadine? How's the link, Ate Lynn? Is it working? Okay na
Nag-sit
for...
up ako, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so ipakita ang inyuhang mga gwapa nga smile. Sige, okay? Sir Fred, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so thank you once again. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers by Plato. Thank you for listening and God bless you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Sin.
Welcome, ma'am. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Ate Sin.
Oo, thank you, thank you.